Hi everyone. I made another ice cream recipe, only this one's got a lot more in it, and it fills my bowl up. Hi Valerie. And I just started adding fruits to it, and I made a smoothie this morning for breakfast, so inadvertently hi Brenda, I inadvertently put blueberries in this, which I had already done before, but I thought, well, I'll leave them in there and just add other stuff to it. So I'll turn it around and let you see it, and I've already tasted it. It is the most delicious ice cream I've ever made, and I'll tell you what's in it. Okay. Hi, good to see you. This is, of course, one fresh banana again, some frozen bananas, a handful of frozen bananas. I also put a handful of blueberry in there, which I didn't mean to do because I made a smoothie this morning, and I had blueberry on the brain, I guess you could say. Anyway, I put a handful of that in there. I had bought a package the other day at Walmart that has mangoes, papayas, and pineapple in one bag, so I just grabbed a handful of that. Put that in there, plus I put in a teaspoon of the blue agave nectar. And this is absolutely the best tasting ice cream. And look how thick it is. Look. Well, it comes off the spoon now, but a little bit ago it didn't. But you can see how thick it really is. Hi, Olivia. Look at my ice cream again. Is your mom coming on, Olivia? Oh. Anyway, it's one fresh banana, some frozen bananas. I got some blueberries in it too that I didn't mean to put in there, but I kept them in there. And I've got papaya, mango, and pineapple, and a teaspoon of the blue agave nectar. Oh, hi, Sunshine Poppy. Good to see you. It is. Hi, Stacy. Want to see what I've got in this ice cream this time? I inadvertently put blueberries in it because I was thinking about a smoothie, which I had made this morning for breakfast, but I left them in there. So I put the one fresh banana again, frozen bananas, just a little bit. I put some blueberries in it. And then I had bought a bag the other day at Walmart, a papaya, mango, and pineapple together in a bag. I put a handful of that in there. Plus I put in a teaspoon of the blue raw agave nectar. And it is delicious. It is. I tasted it already. I want to see what it tasted like. I like the color, and it's absolutely delicious. It's still pretty thick. Oh, hi. Hi, Laura. Good to see you. Oh, it is. I didn't mean to put blueberries in it, though. Hi, Regina. I made some fancy ice cream. I put a lot more in it this time. And I'll tell you what I put in it. Those are just coming in. I put one fresh organic banana, a handful of frozen bananas, a handful of blueberries, which I didn't mean to do. I just went in the freezer and got them out. But I thought, oh, well, that's okay. Then I had a bag of mango, papaya, and pineapple that together in a bag. I just put a handful of that in there, and a teaspoon of the blue raw agave nectar. And this has actually got a very good flavor to it. I can't believe it. I think it looks very, very pretty. It is. Yes, it's absolutely delicious, Philip. Absolutely delicious. I can't believe how good it really tastes. I mean, I wasn't going to put very much in it, but then I started adding stuff, and I thought, well, I'm going to just make my own concoction of ice cream. You won't. Let me tell you. You won't find ice cream like this in the grocery store with that many flavors in it. You will not find it, and it's not as good for you either. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, an ice cream. You're right, River. You're right. It is. The stuff you get in the store is so full of sugar and fat. It's not good for you. This is a healthy indulgence, as I've said before, because it's got everything in it that's not going to make me sick, and I'm not going to gain a lot of weight on it. And it's all vegetable or fruits, frozen fruits, and fresh banana. I put the fresh banana in it so I can give it the consistency, because you can't mix it without some kind of fresh banana. When I don't have them, then I either use rice milk or coconut milk, whichever I might have for the liquid. But with that in there, you don't have to use any liquid at all, because I've got organic bananas that I've been using. I've got one left in the first bunch I had, and I'm about ready to start on my second bunch. They're still a little green yet, but I'm loving these. And it's like Stacy said, the organic bananas are absolutely delicious. Well, Regina, I put frozen fruits in it. That's why it's frozen. I only put one fresh banana in it, and I put a handful of frozen bananas in it, a handful of frozen blueberries, and the mango, papaya, and pineapple were frozen in a bag, and a handful of that, plus a teaspoon of the blue agave nectar. And that's what makes it frozen. because you get, you know, I don't want to eat it warm. You got to eat it cold. See how thick it is? And you don't need any liquid. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Refreezing it, see, if I made more than I could eat, I would freeze it up, and I probably would have to take a chisel and a saw and a hammer and everything else to eat it. I don't want that. I want to fix it so I can eat it immediately. You know, I don't want to have to take a chisel and a hammer at it. You know, and this inspired me after Stacy made her banana raspberry last week, and I said, well, she made ice cream, I can make it too. So then I've started making ice cream, and it seems like it's just really popular. People really come in here. Hi, Lisa. Well, you know, Pam, that's hard to say because every one of them I've made I've liked so far. So it's hard to say. They're all good. Yeah, you're right. It is. It is, Stacy. It's good, and it's not fattening. And on a hot day as we're having today, it cools me off, and it tastes really good. Yeah, she is. She is an inspiration because it was her and Philip that have inspired me to start living healthy. Because, like I said, we're not going to live forever. I'm not getting any younger. You know, getting older by the day, and I don't want to die prematurely. And that's the problem with a lot of people eating the wrong kind of foods. They're going to end up killing themselves. You know, and we don't want to do that. We want to get back to the plant-based diet that God gave us in the first place. So when she made her ice cream, I says, well, I can do it too and get back to a plant-based diet. And you know what? When I get to the grocery store, I go past all the ice cream in the store. I won't even touch it. I go past all the meats. I will not touch them. I will not touch any of that stuff anymore. I go for my fruits and stuff in the freezer. That's where I go for it. Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, God's helped me with it too, because I couldn't do it without His help, you know. And the inspirations on this Periscope has really helped too, because I can see what it's done for Stacy. And I want to be the same way, you know, that I want to live healthy. I don't want to be old and decrepit and not able to get around. Thank goodness I still can. I can get around, I can drive and everything. And I want to keep it that way, you know. And like I said, I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting older, and I'll be 70 in January. I want to be able to get around at that age too. Yes, plant-based all the way. That's the best way to go. You know, don't get into your meat. And yes, she does. She most certainly does. Oh, thank you, Regina. You know something? I don't expect it to happen overnight. I didn't put it on overnight, and I'm not going to take it off overnight. Oh, you go guava? Now that sounds good. I've never tried that. I'll have to try some of that too. Yes, it is, Lisa. It's very good. It looks pretty too. And that's only dark because of the blueberries I have in there. I didn't mean to put them in there, but I left them in there once they're in there. So I'll make my own concoction and put as many fruits in it as I can. You know, not too much that I'm going to make too much ice cream, but just enough to give it a good flavor. And you know, adding that blue raw agave nectar really sweetened it up and made it taste really good. I recommend that as a sweetener, you know. Or you can use, you know, if you have organic maple syrup or whatever, you know. But I like the agave nectar because it's really good for that. So, oh, you're doing tropical fruits? Oh, good, River. That's good too. I've also got, I think I got some tropical fruits in my freezer too. I got strawberry and bananas together, and I've got other fruits together too. But I'm just so always anxious when I make this to show this to you. I did this during the time that Ruben was on it because I wanted to get it done. And I know he was going to be finishing up, so I thought, well, I'm just go ahead and make this ice cream. Because it takes a little bit of time because you got to keep turning the machine off and getting your spoon in there and mixing, making sure it's mixing all together, because it's hard to get it started at first. But once I got it started, then it went pretty good, and I didn't have to do it anymore. But I just thought I'd take a little bit of time and show you what kind of ice cream I made this time. It seems like it'd be a hit with a lot of people, and maybe I can encourage other ones to do this too. If you have any ice cream in your freezer, oh, it probably is, Stacy. Probably a little bit better than my Ninja. Although my Ninja seems to work pretty well. I just have to start and stop it just to get it mixed in. But it works. You know, whatever works, you know. But I encourage anybody, if you see ice cream in the freezer at the store, do not pick it up. Think of if you want ice cream, you can have ice cream. You can have a healthy indulgence and not an unhealthy indulgence. Because like I said, the ice cream you buy at the store, it may taste good, but it's not good going down because it's going to give you a big fat bellyache, and you don't want that. Oh, yeah, I only paid $80 for mine, Lisa. It's the Ninja. I only paid $80 for it, and that isn't an awful lot, but it does exactly what I need it to do. In fact, I can show you. This is the Ninja right here, And this is the container. Look how big that container is. It's 72 ounces. So it holds a lot of stuff. But that's the container I use. And I wash it. Of course, I wash it out every time I'm done with it. You know, soap and water. But it does a real good job. And it's got a blade that is really powerful. I can show you the blade. This is the blade that goes in there. You can see it's a good blade that'll just pulverize everything. And I recommend that. I bought the Ninja because I had heard other people had it and they liked it, and I bought it at Walmart for about $80. You don't have to buy an expensive blender to do. Yeah, I heard I've heard that those Vitamixes are expensive though, about $600 or something. I certainly can't afford that, being I'm in bankruptcy, and I never did want to pay that kind of money for it anyway. So, yeah, these ones here at Walmart. Now they have the different ones now. They have different Ninja now. They have the IQ Ninja and things like that. The particular one I have, they don't make that one anymore. They got newer ones. But I figure as long as mine works. Yeah, I suppose it is, Stacy. I've heard that it is because they're, what, $600? But, you know, that's kind of out of my budget. And I figure if I can get one that's going to work and do what it needs to do, then that's good enough for me. Yeah, you're probably right. You got to save for one, yeah. I suppose you would. You know, I think I probably would too. If I had the money to do it, I would get one. But I just have to stick with what I've got for right now. It seems to work fine, and it makes it the way I like it to make it. It makes it thick, and I'm just real happy about the way it works. So I think I better start eating it a little bit before it gets real soft on me. But I'm writing more. So but I thank you all for coming in. And I hope you all have a great night or day, wherever you might be. Take care, God bless, and bye-bye.